Hello guys, welcome to your virtual class for Monday the 15th, okay? And this is for third grade. Now let's begin with the class, and I'm going to switch to your book, this one right here. And it says, remember the last part that we were talking about the last virtual class? Okay, now we're going to continue with this one right here. Let me make this little window smaller. Okay, it says grammar. How did you get lost? Okay, in this case, I want you guys to take a look at this first little box, and it says, Lucia's from Brazil. She's used to hot weather. With global warming, we'll all have to get used to hotter weather. Okay, if we do not take care of the planet Earth, we're gonna have to get used to all the changes with the weather, especially when it's going to be hot, it's going to be hotter, and when it's going to be cold, it's going to be colder, and things like that. Okay, and hopefully right now it's going to get better because we are in the house. Everybody's in the house. So I don't know if you have seen in Facebook or YouTube that animals are getting out and getting closer to the cities because humans are being in their houses. So that is a good thing about the animals and the weather, because it's going to get better, okay, or it's going to get normal. Okay, and now it says right here, read the examples which describe a state, which describe a process. Now this is really simple because I'm going to explain it to you right now. And as you can see, if you want to describe a state, I'm going to write it right here, a state, you have to use, I'm going to change the color, I'm going to use blue. You have to use be plus past participle. Past participle. Or you can use an adjective. Adjective. Okay? And in this way, you can express state. Like this one right here. She's used to hot weather. Okay, this is the state. She's used to hot weather. Now, if you want to express a process, I'm going to write it right here. Process. Double S. If you want to express a process, you have to use get plus past participle that was my cell phone. Participle. Okay, or the same thing as the one above, you can use an adjective. Okay, so it's really easy. Now let me turn off the sound of okay. So in this case, she's used to hot weather. This is an state. She already got used to the hot weather. So this means that it's an state. Now in the case of a process, right here, we will all have to get used to hotter weather. Okay? So this is a process. Right now, we are not used to hotter weather. But in the process, if we continue messing up with the earth, we're gonna have to get used to the hot weather. So this means that this is the process. This one right here is already used to, and this one we have to get used to it. It's going to be a process. Okay, for example, right now, in the case of a process, this one right here, we're gonna have to get used to the new conditions at school, because now we're gonna have to use face masks and special protection because of the coronavirus. So this is a process, and we have to use get plus the past participle or an adjective to express that, a process. And in the case of an state, right here, it's when you already are used to some changes in life. Okay, probably in the future, after the process, we're gonna have to say that we are used to all the new regulations when we get back to school. Okay, and I hope you guys understand. And if you have any questions, we can discuss it during virtual class. Okay, now let's take a look at this one right here. Number one, this one right here, it says, I'm interested in rainforest. Now this one, it is an state or a process? What do you think? Just take a look at the information right here and the information that I just gave you. I'm interested. As you can see here, we have the form of verb to be right here. Therefore, this is an state. Okay, I'm interested in rainforest. Okay, now let's take a look at number two, and it says, I got interested on a visit to Colombia. Okay, now as you can see here, we have the word got, and it's this one right here on the bottom. And this is a process, okay? Because previously, this person wasn't interested on visiting Colombia, but now it's in the process. Probably because this person was watching some brochures, information on TV, and got interested. Okay, so this is a process. Now the next one right here, number three, and it says, I'm worried because the Amazon is being destroyed. Okay, again, over here we have the form of the verb to be. Therefore, this is an state. This person is not getting worried. It is already worried. Sorry about my dog. Okay, it says, I'm worried because the Amazon is being destroyed. So this is a state. Now the next one right here, number four, it says, I got tired and sunburn. Okay, got right here, and then plus participle. All of them have plus participle. Okay, and this one, it means that probably went to Acapulco, and after playing and visiting many places, at the end of the day, this person is going to express this. I got tired and sunburned. Okay, a process, because it took for this person all day to get tired. Okay, state and process. Okay, then that is the information that we have to learn today for your grammar book. Okay, now what we have to do next, it's this one right here. Find more examples of get plus past participle in the transcript of CD2, track 18 in the reference guide. Okay, you can think about more examples using get plus the past participle in your house. And during virtual class, we're going to be working on your reference guide. Is that okay? Okay. Now let us see. It says work in pairs, complete each sentence in several ways. Okay, we're going to be working on this one also during virtual class, but right now let's take a look at some examples, and now I'm going to use green. Okay, I get really angry when What else can we write over here? What makes you angry? I get really angry when someone shouts, okay? And as you can see here, we have the word get. Therefore, this is a process, okay? Because usually we are really calm, but when somebody is shouting or screaming, we get into the process of getting angry, okay? This is why we're using get. Okay, now the next one. I'm not used to, okay? And right here, we have the form of the verb to be. So this is going to be a state. I'm not used to stay at home all day. See, this is a state. Because before we had the opportunity to go to school, go outside, see friends, go to the mall, go shopping. But now we have to stay in the house. So I'm not used to stay in the house all day. Okay, that is another example. You can think of other examples in your house. Okay, I'm just giving you my ideas. When I'm bored, okay, so as you can see here, we have the form of the verb to be, number 3 of the verb to be, so it's going to be a state. What do you do when you are bored? When I'm bored, I turn on the computer and play video games. That's what I do. And that's for real. Okay, my parents get worried when I stay out until late. Okay, my parents get worried. Usually your parents are not worried parents, but if you go outside and stay too long, they are going to be in the process of getting worried. Okay, now the next one right here, I'm not going to get married until. Have you thought about that, guys? When are you going to get married? Okay, now let's see what else can we add to complete this sentence. I'm not going to get married until. First of all, this is a state because you have that idea in your mind. You already know that. So it's a state. I'm not going to get married until I finish or I achieve all my goals. Okay, now number 6, if I'm tired, as you can see here again, we have the verb to be and the past participle of or an adjective. In this case is the past participle of tired. It says, if I'm tired, I go to bed. Okay, number 7, I get nervous when, okay, normally this person is a very calm person, but something happened and this person is going to be in the process of getting or being or becoming nervous. So I get nervous when, let me see, what can we add over here? What makes you nervous? When I have an evaluation, okay, when I have my exam or when I have my quiz. Okay, now number 8, I wouldn't like to get lost. Now number 8, what is this? A state or a process? What do you guys think? Okay, now think about it and you give me your answer next virtual class. Okay, and don't forget to add something else here. Okay, now I'm going to erase all the information that I got in here and I'm going to move this a little bit up. Reading and speaking. Read the text. What do these numbers refer to? 22, no, I mean 22,500. 44, 121, 50, 425, 60, 1987. This one looks like a date. Okay, so let's find it. Now here we go with the first one, and it says the reserve covers an area of 22,500 hectares. Okay, so what do these numbers refer to? To the size of the reserve area, 22,500 hectares. Okay, now the next one, 44, and where's the number 44? Right here. Children from 40 countries, 44 countries have contributed to the acquisition and protection of the children's eternal rainforest. So what is the meaning of this number? What does this number refer to? To countries. Okay, the next one, 121. Where's one? Oh, right here. The reserve contains 60 amphibians, 101 reptiles, 425 birds, and 21 mammals. Okay, so this number refers to the quantity of mammals in the reserve. Now 50, what about number 50? Where's number 50? Whoa, I don't see it. Can you see it, guys? I guess we have to read it. Do you want to get involved in saving the rainforest? One way is to take part in the children's rainforest movement. Oh, hold on. Sorry, guys. Which raises funds to protect the rainforest in Costa Rica. This campaign was started by Swedish school children in 1987, and today children from 44 countries have contributed to the acquisition and protection of the children's internal rainforest. The reserve covers an area of 22,500 hectares. The Monteverde Conservation League, which protects and manages the reserve, offers educational and ecotourism trips, as well as being involved in rainforest and scientific research. The reserve contains 60 amphibians, 101 reptiles, 425 birds, and 121 mammals, which together represent half of all the vertebrates in Costa Rica. The reserve is also home to around 3,000 plant species, including orchids, giant ferns, and the Guanacaste. Who knows what is that? Costa Rica's national tree. Okay, but where's the number 50? Okay, so I want you guys to help me find the number 50 in this lecture. I don't know. Okay, 525, it is right here. This one refers to birds. And 60 right here, amphibians. In 1987, that's a date, and it says right here, this campaign was started by Swedish schools in 1987. Okay, it refers to the date, the year when the reserve started. Okay, so I'm going to stop right here because this is what we're going to be doing next virtual class. Okay, so please guys, take care, wash your hands, read some nice book, watch a nice movie, and what else? And use protection, okay? Then see you guys next virtual class. Thank you.